going to be an MBSR program. This is the famous 8-week mindfulness program developed by Jon Kabat-Zinn. It's going to be a great opportunity to learn the basic practices, the body scan, the movement practice, and the sitting meditation practices. And we'll be doing it in a group. It'll be online, so it'll be very accessible. The sessions will consist of guided practices and time to speak about the practices, and there'll be other exercises as well. So yeah, it'll be a chance to go through the whole program. There'll be a morning of practice after week 6. So yeah, I'm Taravajra. I'm going to be the teacher for the course. I've been teaching mindfulness since 2005. I do teacher training now here in England, in my local National Health Service, and also I work with the Bangor training team, delivering training in the UK and in Spain and now in Iceland. So yeah, I look forward to meeting you on the course. We'll start with an orientation 2 weeks before the course starts, and that'll be a chance to come along, find out whatever you need to find out, ask any questions, and then make a final decision about if the course is the right course for you. So I'm sure you'd like to know a little bit about what you might gain from taking a course like this. There's a lot of research studies now about mindfulness taught in MBSR or MBCT, and how it helps people with a number of problems. The best evidence is around depression, but also there's good evidence around reducing anxiety and stress. And the course is called Stress Reduction, so it's there in the title. And all of us get stressed. You know, stress is part of being human. But sometimes stress is too much, and it really interferes with enjoyment of life, with our efficiency, with our working, with our personal relationships. So it seems pretty clear that most of us would like to find a way of living that's a little bit less stressed, and where we have a bit more control, particularly over our emotional reactions. And I guess alongside the scientific studies, my own understanding from teaching many hundreds of people over the years is that mindfulness is really an opportunity to understand our own minds a bit more, to kind of look into our own process of how we engage with life, how we experience the difficulties, the joys, the challenges that come along. And most of us haven't really had that kind of education. I mean, there is more and more mindfulness being taught in schools now, which is wonderful, because it seems like a very basic, you know, all the things you learn in school, which maybe you never use again, but how our own minds work and how we engage with life seems pretty basic. Life throws difficulties at us. We don't need to create more, but I think that's what many of us do through how we react to what life offers us. And sometimes that reaction of ruminating, overthinking, getting very upset, imagining things, creates more problems for us, creates more suffering. So mindfulness is an opportunity to start looking at all of that. What do we do? What happens in our own minds? We can't control the outside world very much, but we do have quite a lot of influence about how we deal with things, how we work with the challenges that life brings towards us. So I think, yeah, people find that spending time looking at this over the 8-week course, probably in terms of feeling like they have more choices and more of a sense of freedom. Mindfulness doesn't necessarily make you a lot happier, although it can do, because it can put you in touch with difficulty, with pain in the back, with unresolved difficulties. But I think it does give us tools to manage all these things. People get a lot of benefit that might reduce suffering for ourselves and for those around us.